we just had a boarding action down here, and the Kraken, yes, it's still going on here. So people jumping over the stern and so on and so forth. And he's, of course, failed to win, so he's drawing 2 damage cards.
Yes, there was a duel between the captains, but nothing happened. But yes, the crew, because he's got a crew of 6 and I've only got a crew of 3. It's pure weight of numbers, no skills involved whatsoever.
A bit foolish, really.
First one is another hull damage. I know it's the first hull damage on the Kraken. It's not too bad.
Yes, but hull damage in a submersible is never good.
And I do like the way these little cards slide under the main card.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to do?
Yeah, it is. It's nice. A little bit peeks out. Lovely bit of design there. And the second card is... Oh no, another hull damage. I've only got 1 hull damage left.
Oh, it's going to hurt.
Oh, this is not good. Another round of combat between the Black Kraken and the Heldenhammer. And this time I did 1 damage to his commander. So he's down to a serious wound. Ouch. And we both did 1 crew damage to each other to the broadside, or 1 damage to each other, and both drew a card. Now I did a repair on my hulls, and I took another hull, so that evened out. And what'd you get?
I got 3 speed damage.
Ooh. So yeah, the combat continues there. However, it's a bit tricky for me in the battles because you have so many crew. However, I have the tentacles.
Yes,
really helps. So it's pretty even actually, isn't it?
Well, yes, and also I'm rolling a lot of 1s and 2s, which, you know, Games Workshop games are never advisable.
No. I just have to make this clear to Will because he never gets it right, okay? So, it's either there or there. Now, let's just do that one more time for Will, okay? It's either there or there.
Okay, I think I've got it now.
No, hold on. It's either there or there.
Right, let's try it. See if I can turn my own ship.
So you probably want to put it there, correct?
No.
No, you don't. You want to put it there. But it's either there or there. So,
right, I'll put it there.
Right.
Turn that ship. Finally. Okay.
Oh, he's getting close to the edge of the world.
And he's going to go forward another 2.
Oh. Well, each time before you turn again, you've got to do up to your handling.
Oh,
yeah.
do I?
Otherwise, you just do 2 45 degrees turns and with a 1-inch thing between it, and you turn on a dime, as you say.
Well, this is what ships are capable of doing.
Well,
you can just make it.
Oh, that is just. That is so just. Now you can turn again.
There or there.
Yes, correct. See, it works. Right, look at that.
Creeping along the edge.
There's only one problem. There's one little rule over here. If you look in the rules, it says...
Are you going to bother me with rules now?
If a warship's base comes into contact with the seascape border, it is immediately removed from play.
Well, we'll just say that that's just there.
Oh no! What? This is called playing with Will. There's only one problem, Will. I've got a little problem for you. How are you going to turn back into the seascape?
I'm going to say that the entire ship was only an inch further in, and I made a mistake moving it.
Yeah, but how are you going to turn back into the seascape? If you're within 1 inch of the border, you can, instead of a normal move, you can escape jeopardy, which is a little special move that gets you back onto the board again. So, the Flaming Scimitar is back in the game.
And he's going to fire a broadside.
Oh.
At 12.
It is, however, obstructed. Partial shot, your broadside characteristic is halved, rounded up.
Oh, right, so I've got 1 die.
Well, there you go, you're firing at Turtle Island.
And I missed.
Oh dear. Okay, the Black Kraken, not the Black Kraken, the Bloody Reaver is sailing away from where it's been getting broadsides from the Heldenhammer, sailing through here, just lined itself up beautifully so I can get through the ships next turn. That's called planning ahead well.
Yes.
And then giving the, whatever this ship is, it's called the Swordfish, lovely raking broadside up the Juxie.
Have you noticed, by the way, the back of this ship appears to have been severely destroyed or damaged by the broadsides I was firing, even though they did no damage at all.
No, it isn't. It's a hulk made up from other bits of hulks with bits of things built on top of it. It's a ridiculous magic ship.
Yes, it's got a castle on the top of it.
Yep, and it's got multiple ships and spiky bits. Always spiky bits.
Crew and rigging. Who's this? The Swordfish.
Yes. What does rigging do?
Warship's rigging is tangled up worse than the hair of a sea hag. The warship's handling is increased by D3. Roll at the beginning of each movement subphase. If the target is not a sail class, discard this card and draw again. So, okay, that's annoying.
Tangled your rigging.
Like, your fleet is starting to look fairly substandard, let's just say.
Okay, it's your go.
Okay, well the only thing left I can do is this.
Watch, viewers, as Will desperately tries and turns the rules to his own advantage.
Okay, let's just keep boarding. Just a flesh wound. No, it's a serious wound now.
No, it's 2, because I did 2 wounds to you.
Oh, it's a horrific wound.
Horrific wound. What does that do?
Poor old Aranessa Saltsbuds had half her face cut off.
Oh.
Captain's swashbuckling is reduced by 1 and her command check suffers a further -1 modifier.
Right, now I'd just like to point out that the earlier modifiers take place as well.
Yes, hence the word further.
Yes, correct.
Anyway, she's screwed.
Thank you. In technical language.
Right, so now we'll go on with the rest of the boarding action. I've got a crew of 3.
Okay.
No, I've got a crew of 2 because some of them are dead.
I've got a crew of 3 normally. 1's dead, so that's 2 for me.
Ah, a hit! A miracle!
1 hit for me. So if we both do it, I think each gets a single damage card.
Oh, you got fire on
I've
deck.
got fire on deck. What's yours do?
My part of the ship's magazine goes up with catastrophic
Oh
consequences.
no.
Immediately draw 3 + 1, D3 + 1 further damage.
Oh no. This is where
Oh dear, 4 more damage cards.
This is the joyous randomness.
During each status phase, roll a d6 and a roll of 1 or 2 a spark ignites in the powder room, draw another d3 + 1. Well, let's just see if we survive this one, shall we? It was a speed, triple speed, a double speed and a crew. So crew's down to 1 and I've got a speed of, it's been reduced by 6.
But not that you want to move, because you're quite happy there destroying my ship.
Well, not really, because I'm losing.
Yeah, that's true. However, things aren't too good over on the spectral ship as well, because I've got a fire on deck.
Excellent.
The warship has caught fire. Now, how a spectral ship catches fire, I have no idea.
Particularly seeing it's drenched in moss.
Put a set ablaze card in the warship's status area, roll a d6 in each status phase, and a roll 1 or 2, put an additional set ablaze card in the warship's status area. Ooh, dear, oh my gosh. Set ablaze card, there it is. What does that do? Warship is on fire, an uncontrolled conflagration eating through timber and melting metal.
So what are the practical effects now?
Our practical effects right now, nothing
None.
until the status phase.
Brilliant.
Ah, fantastic, another duel between the captains, and this time you've got a mortal wound.
Yes, which you would think would say the captain is dead, but I guess in effect it is, because you can't do anything really. Can't do command checks, can't fight,
Yep.
can't participate in duels and do special abilities or anything.
Right, now it's time to finish you off with crew. I've got 2 crew.
I've got 1.
Here we go.
Oh, 5, that's a hit.
Oh, damn.
Fighting a desperate regal action.
2 4s, no!
Inflicting a wound.
Curses.
Damage. Come on.
1 hull damage.
Oh. It's something to do with fire.
Right.
You've already got 2 fire-related things.
Yep.
Yeah, so you could be in serious trouble.
I could be in serious damage. I've only got trouble. I've only got 1 hull left as well.
Excellent.
It's not very good.
After initiative.
Correct.
Roll initiative. Don't question me, man.
2.
Okay, I win.
You win.
Status phase.
Okay. Checking the fire on deck of the Shade Wraith. Right, another set of blaze card. I didn't do any damage, but the fire is spreading, and now you've got to check your magazine.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Oh, damn. So nothing happened.
No. Nope. And I won the initiative, so now it's my turn. Okay,
Right, Will.
I've just drawn this fate card. We're only drawing 1 fate card because to draw 2 would be tempt fate. And this one is Lecter Laszlo's fire. The masts and rigging of the warships are suddenly illuminated by crackling discharges of raw magic. Roll a d6 for each sail class warship. On a roll of 1 to 3, that warship must draw damage cards until it draws a speed damage card, blah blah. So, of course, this benefits the tentacle thing because it doesn't have sails. But everyone else has to draw damage cards until it draws a speed damage card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships we've got to keep drawing damage cards for. I think we'll just draw another fate card.
Oh.
Hold rope. If the warship's quartermaster emerges triumphant from below decks, ropes in either hand. If there is a warship that has suffered more speed damage than any other warship, it may discard 1 speed damage. Now that's my kind of fate card.
Right. So you're saying the other one is just arbitrary damage and thus annoying?
Yes, and this one's just arbitrary repair, but it's only to 1 ship.
Right. So you're saying the problem with the last one is that you had to do it to all the ships?
Yes, to 5 ships. It would be drawing damage cards till the cows come
Yeah,
home.
right. It's boring, isn't it?
It is, tedious.
Right.
So
So it doesn't actually mean that the game is crap.
No.
It just means
that some aspects of it need a bit of work.
could be slightly veering towards the crap side of the meter.
But yeah, on the balance of the side, though, look at the work that's gone into this. People obviously put a lot of work into this game, and it's visually beautiful. A few rule tweaks here and there, and it'll be magnificent. But it's definitely not crap.
Right. But then we're only up to turn...
I think we're up to turn 4.
Yes, we better show Will actually rolling well. Look at that. Yes. 5, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6. That's a vicious broadside from the Helden Hammer onto the Bloody Reaver.
Yeah, so what's going to happen to that Bloody Reaver?
Well, I'm going to make some armour saves. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me those 6 dice. I've got an armour of 5 plus.
Oh, dear.
2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh dear, and
Save
1,
one of
6
them.
over there. I saved 1. So how much was that?
5 hits.
Oh no. What were you just saying a moment ago?
What was I just saying?
You were saying, oh, that ship hasn't been hit yet. Oh, whinge, whinge, whinge. And look, you just did 5 shots.
It actually hasn't been hit, except for, of course, the ship's mascot and the figurehead.
Yeah, which are meaningless. Ah. Ouch, that did 4 crew damage and 1 hull damage. Lucky I've got a crew of 7, but it certainly reduces my broadside ability.
It does. And now we're going to have a hand-to-hand combat here.
Yes, indeed. The Helden Hammer has been dragged down to the briny deeps by the black kraken. Look at all that hull damage.
Double hull
Beautiful
speed.
stuff.
It's just, and he's adrift. His first mate's dead. It's all just gone to blazes.
Fantastic. You want to take that ship off?
Yes.
Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Off it flies. Oh dear, the Shade Wraith is obviously obsessed with the rigging of the Swordfish because I keep getting speed damage results. Look at them all. Where are they?
Here.
There they are. Look at them all.
Yeah, killed the captain, all but one of the crew. The magazine's on fire. The rigging's all blown, tangled up, and yet he keeps attacking the rigging.
Well, it's obviously my ghosts and wraiths charging down the rigging and
caught up in it. In those tarred ropes.
Yeah. Oh, what a scene. Came out here, the Bloody Reaver came out through the rocks here, did a bit of a turn, and then let off a broadside at Swordfish over there. And Will, is it dead yet?
No, hadn't taken any hull damage. He destroyed the wheel, he destroyed the rigging. All but one of the crew are dead. The captain's dead, the magazine's on fire, the rigging's been torn to shreds. But she's still going. Oh!
So a spark is ignited in the powder room of the Swordfish.
Yep.
Surely.
Bang! Crew, bang! Gun deck collapsed, keel broken, craziness, but the crew, everything, the whole ship has just gone.
Oh dear,
I wonder if that does any damage to you, seeing you're locked in mortal combat with it.
No, not that I know of.
No, of course, it's a massive explosion. No, we're just standing right next to it.
Unless there's nothing on the card that says anything like that.
No, it doesn't.
No, oh well. Well, I am a spectral ship after all.
Yes, of course.
So,
if this has affected you at all, it's just been a phantasm.
That's 2 of your ships down, Will.
We could reasonably conclude that I've lost this game.
I think we pretty much could. Do you want to wrap it?
Yes, certainly.
All right, we want to wrap it. So, Will, the final question is Dreadfleet crap?
No.
No!
No, Dreadfleet is a good game. It just requires a bit of modification. Because it's beautifully made and all the components are excellent, and as I said, obviously a lot of work's gone into it. There's just, if you can just take some of the randomness out of it, make it a little less fancy and a little more naval, then it becomes a really fun naval game.
So you think the idea of having only 1 fate card is a good idea?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, the fate card thing just trashes the whole thing, because as we saw before, whatever it was, whatever that ridiculous card was, where all sail ships had to draw cards.
Yes.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. So just get rid of that and turn it more into something fun.
All right.
So, Peter, is Dreadfleet crap?
Dreadfleet? No, Dreadfleet is not crap. It is not crap. It's not fantastic because it's very, very random and it does have some problems along those lines, but it's still quite a lot of fun if you're in the mood for a random dice fest. You've got to be in the mood for that. And also, I really think about 3 ships is enough. If you have any more ships than that, it's going to go for a long, long time. You're probably going to get bored of keeping track of all the modifiers and rolling the dice and everything. So keep it short, keep it snappy, do 1 fate card, have 3 ships, get in amongst it, and just have a fun old dice fest and don't care if you lose.
Yes, and we should point out that this was the scenario that was rated as playable in 15 minutes, and as far as we can tell, although we have been filming, it's taken us about 3 hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there you go, Dreadfleet.
It's not crap.